So let's start and propagating some user interface controls into our asset. I'm going to turn this to manual while we do this, so it's going to stop this from updating. And I'm going to right click here, and I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. It's a little off the screen. Maybe we'll see it here. Let's make sure we can still see it. And we're going to grab type properties and go into our parameters here. And we're just going to keep this kind of open here while we work. And we'll dive inside our agreeable asset. All right, so all this stuff is going to stay as is here. I think the first thing we're going to want is the setup extrusions. Let's just put in some kind of normal values here to start with. So I'm just going to say 0.1, and then we will put that at 0.1 and 1. Okay, and I'm just going to hold down the Option key here. You can also just drag this into here. I'm just going to middle click while I am on here. So I'm middle clicking while I'm holding down Option key. And you can see that that starts propagating in here. And I'm just going to give this a name that's a little bit different here. So we will call this minimum extrusion. And we'll call this max extrusion. And just call that inset. Okay, going down here, we want to grab stuff from our place on primitive here as well. So let's go up to the top. And let's just default all this minimum scale to 1, then randomness to 0. We will have this defaulting to off for random rotation. And z-scale here, 1 and 1. So again, I'm just going to hold down Option. And we're just going to grab the minimum scale, maximum scale, randomness X, randomness Y, randomness Z. We'll just grab this, the min Z scale, max Z scale, and then the randomized rotation. We're going to go over here, and we're going to need to grab iterations. So maybe we'll move that right after extrusion here, right after the insets. Let's see, we've disabled color. Okay, that's good. All right. I'm just going to hit apply, and let's see. Yes, okay, that's fine. So the reason we're getting that is because we also have to deal with the objects here. So let's just hit clear, and then I'm just going to bring this in here as well. So I just hit Option and then middle clicked on number of objects. So again, let's hit apply, and I want to take a quick look at what our interface looks like right now. So maybe we'll make a new folder here. So let's do this, we'll organize, and we will call this one agreeable settings. And then we'll just drag all this stuff in there. And then we'll make a new folder. And this we will call objects. And just drag this right into there. clicking apply. Okay, I'm going to click accept, turn this back to auto. And then of course I believe it's failing because we don't have any actual objects. So there we go, I had to add one object in there. Maybe we will default that a little bit differently. So let's make sure that that looks like how we want it to look. So I'm going to go back to our type properties here. And let's see if we have default. Here we go, default 1. And then object, delete the 0 out of there, delete that, and then click accept. There we go. Now I'm just checking here to see what's going on, making sure everything's looking all right. And let's just throw one object in here. It can be any object. I'll just grab grid 5. Just checking how it looks. All right, so let's save our asset here. Oops, I'm looking for save node type. I'm going to save the file. And then we'll add a little other control here. We're going to add a little group control, so maybe we can actually choose which primitives we want to actually get greebled. We don't have to greeble everything, and then just keep expanding a little bit, and then we'll kind of wrap it up.